Hi, I'm Scotty, and today I'd like to introduce my wife Jen to you.
We have a lot of tomatoes left from our summer season in the garden, and we decided to go ahead and make a roasted tomato marinara, and we'd like to show you how, so stay tuned.
Your ingredients are 3 quarts tomatoes, 6 garlic cloves, 1/2 cup chopped basil, 1/2 chopped onion, salt and pepper. Your first step is to do a rough chop on the tomatoes and place them on a baking sheet. Next, you're going to do a rough chop on the basil. Sprinkle the basil over the tomatoes. I added 3 whole garlic cloves and a generous amount of salt and pepper. Roughly chop 1/2 onion. Sprinkle the chopped onion over the tomatoes. And if you plan on canning these, you do not want to use olive oil, but if you are not canning, you can use olive oil when roasting. Now you're going to roast the tomatoes at 425. It's going to take approximately 35 to 45 minutes. I check my tomatoes at about 35 minutes, and if I feel like they need to be roasted longer, I give them more time. This is what your tomatoes look like when they're roasted. You're going to want to scrape them from the tray into a bowl. Using an immersion blender, you're going to blend the sauce until all of the tomatoes and garlic and onions are broken down and the sauce is the consistency that you prefer. We tend to like our sauce a little more chunky, but you can certainly make it smoother by blending it longer. Now you're going to want to ladle the sauce into the jars. We use pint jars, and we are going to be canning these jars, so we want to make sure to leave about 1 inch of head space at the top of the jar before canning. Once the jar is full, you're going to want to shake it down and level it out. I have my water bath canner ready, and I want to make sure to wipe down the rims of the jars before putting the lids on. Carefully remove your rims and lids and place on the jar. Now you're going to carefully put your jars in your water bath canner. As you can see, I'm only canning a couple jars this time, and so I decided to go ahead and use my small kitchen stock pot, and I placed a towel in the bottom of that stock pot because you do not want your jars to touch the bottom of the pot. They might break. The roasted tomato marinara is about done. It's been in the canner for 50 minutes. Now we live at high elevation, so our canning time is going to be longer than if you lived at sea level. We will include a canning time chart in the description below. We hope you enjoyed learning about how to make roasted tomato marinara.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe.